Hey there, everybody, and welcome to another reaction and analysis video. Today, we're going to be checking out the band Tears of Tragedy, and this is their song Epitaph. And this was suggested by Gourley. Don't forget to check out that description down below. I'm going to have a link for their official YouTube channel, as well as a link where you can go and purchase their music and help support them. Don't forget to let me know your thoughts on this music today down in the comments section. Coming right out of the gate fast. What an intro. I'm sorry, I got to stop there. That just kind of blew my mind. To have the beginning that we had where they just kind of punched us right in the face and they're just like playing so many fast notes and so many runs and so many complicated patterns to just all of a sudden pop into a waltz type feel. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And just this beautiful laid back singing. It's just such a 180 for this whole song. Total 180. I'm backing up a little bit. Beautiful voice. Gorgeous voice. Beautiful melody. And now we're back into chaos, right? There's so much going on, so many notes. Powerful. You know, we kind of brought back that dynamic level. We started out with a loud dynamic level, F forte loud, and then it kind of got brought back and it got a little bit more subtle. And we had this beautiful singing and a waltz feel, and it was very strong with that piano. Ba 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 ba, you know, just accenting beat 2 and 3. And now we're back into what we had at the beginning, where, you know, it's so fast and we've got these complicated rhythms, but she's still singing that same kind of melody. Just beautiful harmony and lyrics and just those melodic lines. This is an incredible group, very unique. I love the sound of this. Wow, that drummer. So fast and complicated. I love those strings behind the guitar solo. That was really unique. Just nice short boom, 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 It really kind of made that smooth, melodic, lyrical line that the guitar was playing just stand out even more. Oh, beautiful piano. Feel everything building. So now we pop into a whole new section. I think I read prior to this video that Haruka is the singer, and I can't say enough great things about her. What a beautiful voice. Really, really nice voice. Beautiful lines, powerful voice. I love the keyboards, and it says right there, Hayato is the keyboard player. Beautiful lines that he's playing underneath. This beautiful singing by Haruka. I can't say enough about all of that. Just beautiful music. It's just so awesome listening to this. And then, you've got the beautiful chords and just the chord patterns that we're going through here underneath her melodic lines that she's singing. Incredible stuff. I didn't know what to expect today. I thought it would be kind of hard stuff, but it's got some symphonic metal to it too, which is very unique. There we go. Ooh, let's go back. So we've got a really cool bass part here on the synth and a harpsichord sound playing this little part here together. I don't know that I've ever heard a harpsichord with a synth bass like that, but that sounded really, really cool and really, really neat. And just to kind of flip into that after listening to all this stuff that Haruka was singing. That's very old school there. So fast. There it was. They really hung on that note so long there. It was kind of the fifth of the key, and I'm waiting for it to resolve, and then finally it came down and it resolved on the one. Wow, how long they held that, creating that suspense in the music, and we wanted it to move forward, but it didn't want to go, and then all of a sudden they gave it to us, and we could breathe a little bit easier. I don't understand what she's singing. But just watching everything here, and she's dressed in black and everything, and every time they come to her, it's more solemn. It doesn't sound super happy. So, maybe somebody died. Maybe we're at a funeral here at the cemetery. She had flowers in her hands. But then we always pop back to everybody else in the band. It's always this fast and chaotic moving lines. And it's just so opposite of what's going on with what she's singing most of the time. And there's the resolution.
名もなき詩人は今日を行く腕先だけを頼りに慈しみさえ知らぬままいくつもの今を刻む詩人は今日を行く
Incredible musicians. That drummer, that's crazy how fast. Did you guys see his left hand on that little run? So fast. I can't help it. The drummer reminds me of Haruna, how quickly he's playing everything. Wow. So smooth. Oh, what a chord. You think you have a certain something here with this song, and you think there's a formula that's followed here. But then we strike a chord like that after this break, and it's almost more cinematic than it is anything else. That is just a mind blower that's the way they decided to throw it in and kind of end things here after that helter-skelter section there. Goodness. I love that chord. Oh, that chord was so beautiful there at the end. And I think all it was just a suspended chord. So they take certain notes in that chord and they raise it up a half step. That makes it suspended, and it has that sound that we heard there at the end. That was definitely a suspended chord. It gives it a unique sound. It's almost like we're done, but we're not done. Ah, gosh. Haruka, that's the first time I've heard this band. Haruka's voice is amazing. Couldn't understand a word of it. I got to learn some Japanese for sure, because with all these bands, I don't understand what they're saying. But music is one of those universal languages. So, I'm watching this and I'm getting the vibes from it all. Epitaph on the gravestone. We're dealing with death. We're dealing with legacy and all of those things. I think that's what it was about. Let me know down in the comments section. The guitar that the guy was playing, I think his name is Toru. Gosh, he had some really incredibly emotional parts in among all of the just what I call chaos, where he's just playing such fast runs. And it always blows my mind because I love playing melodic things and not necessarily fast things. I love more melodical, slow when I play. I can play fast too, but it blows my mind when I see somebody who plays that technical and they can play that fast and be that accurate. That takes a lot of work and a lot of practice, especially early on in life, just to develop that smoothness about, your skills and your technique. Totally mind-blowing. I think I read it's mainly these three, Hayato, Toru, and Haruka, and they get some studio musicians playing drums and bass. But we did see Hayato play bass, I think, on that one part, because we saw the keyboard, and there was a harpsichord sound. That was kind of mind-blowing too, hearing those two things together. You don't hear that often, a synth bass and harpsichord. You know, harpsichord is so old school. I mean, we're talking Mozart, Beethoven stuff there. This was a great suggestion by Guy Gourley. He makes some awesome suggestions. Number one, supporter on the channel. You know, go down into the description, check that out, because I put links down there for this band. I put links where you can go and buy their music and help support them. It's a great thing to do. There's also links down there on ways you could support my channel if you'd like to. And I bring that up because of people like Guy Gourley and all the patrons. There will be a scrolling name list towards the end of this video so you can see all the patrons. But, you know, they help support the channel. And, you know, you can become a member on YouTube or Patreon. Definitely you can do that if you want, and you're going to get early access to videos like this. But let's say you were watching the video and you were like, man, that keyboard sounded pretty cool. Where do I go get keyboards? Well, there's a link down there for the music store Sweetwater. You could just click on that. You could browse the keyboards. If you find something that interests you and you buy it, the music store sends me a small commission. Doesn't cost you anything extra. They don't tack anything extra on. That's how these affiliate links work. If you're going to make a purchase, they send me a small commission because I brought you through that link, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. Even Amazon, if you buy anything off of Amazon, whether it's music or anything else, you click on that link, you go through my link, Amazon is going to send me a small commission. And it's not a lot. And when I say not a lot, it's not a lot. But everything helps, and it builds up. You know, if 100 of you did that, then it starts to stack up and add up, and it really helps to support the channel. There's even these cookies. They're chewy, ooey, gooey. I love them. People on the channel have bought them. They're enjoying them. It's called Bang Cookies. There's a link for them too. Just go check those things out. And if you make purchases, know that you're not going to pay anything extra, but the company sends me a small commission. And I can't thank you enough for doing that. Something you can do for the channel, totally free. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, put a comment down below. I love reading what you have to say. Let me know anything you want to about Tears of Tragedy. I love to hear about them. I love learning about new groups. YouTube makes suggestions for more videos to watch. Right over there on the screen, just click on one and keep watching. Thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.